What if the Avengers never existed? This question sounds simple, but when we analyze it using real events from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the answer becomes much darker and more serious than most people expect. Welcome to Movix Guy, where we break down movie theories using real facts and established timelines. Today, we are exploring what would happen if the Avengers were never formed, using only events shown directly in Marvel films and clearly separating hard facts from logical conclusions. To understand this, we start at the beginning. Nick Fury launched the Avengers Initiative, bringing together Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hulk, Black Widow, and Hawkeye. This team-up, shown in The Avengers 2012, was Earth's first organized superhero response to a global threat. In that film, Loki invades Earth using the Tesseract and opens a portal above New York City, unleashing the Chitauri army. As the battle reaches a critical point, the World Security Council secretly launches a nuclear missile toward Manhattan. Tony Stark intercepts it, flies through the portal, and destroys the Chitauri mothership, ending the invasion instantly. Without the Avengers, none of this happens. There is no unified response. S.H.I.E.L.D. was visibly struggling to contain Loki on its own, and the Council had already decided that sacrificing New York was acceptable. Without Tony redirecting that missile, Manhattan gets hit. The portal likely stays open. The invasion continues. Earth's very first alien threat ends in catastrophic failure, and millions of lives are lost with no one left to stop it. Now move forward to Age of Ultron. Tony Stark and Bruce Banner use the Mind Stone to create Ultron, an AI meant to protect Earth. This happens directly because of the Avengers existing and operating together. Without that team, this experiment never takes place. Ultron is never born. But here is the part most people overlook. Vision is also created during this same process, with the Mind Stone embedded in his head. Vision becomes one of the most powerful beings on Earth. Remove the Avengers, and Vision never exists either. That absence matters more than people realize, especially when Thanos arrives. This brings us to Infinity War. Thanos travels across the universe collecting all 6 Infinity Stones. Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, Thor, and the Guardians of the Galaxy all attempt to stop him at different points. Despite everything, Thanos succeeds and performs the snap, erasing half of all life in the universe. This happens even with the Avengers fighting back at full strength. Now imagine this scenario without them. Tony Stark never reaches Thanos in space. There is no coordinated resistance anywhere. And since Vision never existed in this timeline, the Mind Stone has no guardian protecting it. Thanos reaches it easily, with no delay and no fight. It is reasonable to assume he completes his mission faster and with far less effort. The snap still happens, possibly even sooner. Half the universe disappears, and this time there is nobody organized enough to do anything about it. That leads us to Endgame. 5 years after the snap, the remaining Avengers pull off something extraordinary. Using time travel, they travel back to different points in history, collect the Infinity Stones, and bring everyone back. Then they face Thanos one final time and defeat him. It is one of the most complex operations ever shown in a superhero film. Without the Avengers, this entire plan falls apart before it even begins. There is no team with the combined knowledge, technology, and willpower to attempt time travel. Bruce Banner is not there to perform the reverse snap. The stones are never collected. The deaths stay permanent. Half the universe remains gone, not temporarily, but forever. Some people argue that other groups could step up. The Guardians of the Galaxy, Wakanda, Doctor Strange. These are powerful forces, but based on how they are shown across their own films, none of them function as a replacement for what the Avengers provided as a unified global team. They operate independently and in their own corners of the universe. So what happens when you remove the Avengers entirely? Earth gets devastated during the Chitauri invasion. Ultron and Vision never exist. Thanos faces almost zero meaningful resistance. The snap happens, and no one reverses it. These are not wild fan theories. They are direct consequences of removing real actions from an established timeline. If you enjoy breakdowns like this, subscribe to Movix Guy for more deep dives into movie timelines, alternate scenarios, and theory-based analysis using real cinematic evidence. Because sometimes, understanding what did happen is the only way to truly understand what could have happened.